So you're going to have to alter your strategy on the fly. And of course, you may be in the maze with entirely different characters each time. You know, who knows? It really depends on how you're playing. Well, that's Stalfos.
Oh, Stalfos.
Yeah.
I got
so
this.
you can tell that's a pretty powerful character. So, you know, you could run from it if you don't want to take a bunch of damage. But you know that if you defeat something that's a little bit nastier, you're probably going to get a better power-up.
You're going to get
chunk of power-ups.
those tasty power-ups.
Yeah.
All right,
Come on,
I need a
Smitty.
power
Get in
bomb
there,
here,
Smitty.
dude.
Come on.
Yeah, he resorted to a power bomb. That's smart, though. And you see, so he got stat attributes, but go back over there. Don't leave your goal behind, man.
Leaving.
Yeah. So
yeah.
this is every game designed by Mr. Sakurai has this amazing ability to have the game's economy push you from one mode into another. And so that stuff that was just dropping right there, you just got some gold. You're going to use gold in all kinds of modes. I mean, it carries over into different parts of this game. Inside, you're going to see treasure chests all over the place. You'll probably see, all right, so there's items he could use. That's a little snack that he got right there. But you'll find trophies in here. Not only that, but you will also find, like, custom moves. Mr. Sakurai went into this in great depth last night, but customizing your character is a huge part of both Smash Brothers games. And this mode is one of the best ways to go in and find, say, you know, all right, you really want to power up your Samus. So you might go in and play this until you find in like a little bag like that. Go over and grab that bag, Smitty. See that little bag with a wrench on it?
Too many goodies, too many goodies.
Yeah, get that. You can see down here on the lower screen. Oh, wait, something else is happening. Oh, it's just giving us an update. You can see that little orange bar on the lower screen.
Somebody just poached our.
Oh, get that other one, too. Get that.
Come on.
That little orange bar basically gives you live updates. So you're going to get updates on what the other players in the maze are doing.
The events.
Yeah. And we don't care a whole bunch about it right now because they're CPU players, but if the four of us were playing, you know, all linked up.
Nate just got a treasure chest.
Yeah, exactly. You'd say, and you need to keep track of that because you'd see that I was just totally kicking butt in the game, and you're going to have to face me at the end with my powered-up character, so it's something that you want to pay attention to. Yeah, 3DS, I don't know, just KO'd 50 enemies, so I think that's probably Smitty.
Oh,
all right, so that was 5 minutes, right? Went by in a flash, and you can see he got a whole bunch of goodies there up in the top. But now we're going to go and check out his attributes. So you can see he did all right. So his Luigi's feeling faster. Did really well in attack. So he's gonna be sort of a brawler in this final match. Special arms,
as
defense.
Luigi is.
Yep. All those things mean essentially what you would expect. So, you know, the more jump you get, the higher you'll jump. I think probably you saw by the end that Luigi was jumping a fair bit higher than he normally would in a match. You know, attack you're not going to see as visibly because it's just the amount of damage that you're doing, but speed and jump are really, really obvious. Defense, you know, it builds up the way you would expect. So now, you can see down on the bottom, those CPU players, they all had the same thing. They ran through the maze. They got beefed up, and now they meet in a final smash. And this is random. So he randomed onto a high launch smash. This basically means that they're going to get dropped into a match for a minute, and I think you're just automatically spawned with 300% every single time.
Something like that. I'm basically going to be able to launch and be launched really easily.
Yeah, okay.
And because I have my power like jacked up, it's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah, so it just boosts player movement. For whenever you get hit, it launches you more.
Oh.
But this could be anything. So you could run into the final match, and it could be a normal smash. You could run into the final match, and it could be a race, like a horizontal race, in which case, if you had boosted your speed stat, you're just going to dominate. You could have a climbing match, where for a minute you guys are all just trying to get the most vert, in which case, if you had boosted your jump ability, you might have an advantage. So the beauty of the mode is that when you're running through the maze, it's not like you're saying, oh man, all right, we're doing a climb at the end of this. I'm just gonna go get jump stuff. I'm gonna attack enemies.
You can't plan for it.
You can't plan for it. You just want to boost your attributes no matter what, and then at the end of it, you're just gonna here's the hands I've been dealt, and now I'm gonna see what I can do with it once I'm actually in. Are you winning? I wasn't even paying
This is the time when you're playing with friends.
I know, it's tight, man.
Yeah, well, and I mean, yeah, this mode is amazing with friends, but you can play this on your own with CPUs all the time and just basically be grinding for stuff. Oh, come on, dude,
don't embarrass us. Come on,
I got this.
Come on.
Green missile.
Do it. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice job.
Woo. So,
right.
so he won, obviously, and one of the most important things here is don't hammer through this, just so we can see when it comes up. But obviously he won, so he feels like a badass. But go, now you can click through. You got 120 gold, so he'll be spending that in other modes in the game. And then look at this stuff that he got. So this is stuff that he found in the maze. These are rewards. So he just got a up special charge blaster. He got a Luigi with a Poltergust trophy over there.
Level 2
So obviously that is a specific special move for Fox. He wasn't even playing with Fox. So, you're in this mode, like, the stuff that you find in
Classic
it is...
Sakurai. I mean, you just can't...
I mean, exactly. It really feeds back into, I want to play this mode. I got a little bit of time. Why am I not going to play this mode for 5 minutes? I'm going to come out of it with a bunch of stuff I'm probably going to want to use with another character. And the roster is so big, and everybody has 4 special moves. There are 3 variations of each. It's like you can play this stuff forever. People are raging over on our Smash stage, by the way. There's a lot of partying over there.
Well, I mean, this is exactly the mode that's going to make me miss my stop on my bus. I mean, you're just going to be like, oh, I got 5 more minutes, right? No.
Yep.
You need to keep grinding.
Let's do another run through the maze just so we can see some variety. And
Who you want?
Do somebody. We haven't actually shown a lot of. Let's do a 3DS specific character because people probably don't know this, but on the show floor, the Wii U version has a certain roster playable, and the 3DS version actually has several different characters.
Like Luigi wasn't or isn't on the Wii U
version.
Yeah,
so let's do another one of those. Let's do people would like to see.
Toon Link.
Toon Link? Yeah.
You want it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, man, it feels so good. Like, to be perfectly honest, I was worried about Smash on 3DS just because, you know, anytime you take something meant for a console and then put it on a handheld, take a risk. But this, because the controls of Smash are so simple, but there's so much depth to the game, it's like everything is here. There's nothing missing.
Yeah, I totally agree. So you got a Kremling there on your butt.
See, that's what happens when you talk and play.
No, I couldn't agree more. I mean, obviously, every other time we've played Smash, it's been with a control stick. I share the same concerns, and it feels totally natural.
So
yeah, totally natural.
It's crazy to see all these enemies from different universes in the same place.
I know. So he just booted this up, and we are automatically seeing just a ton of enemies that we hadn't seen before. See, you're smart. He's goosing it early, and he's getting a lot of arms.
Yeah,
so those hammers. That not only boosts weapon skills, but also your throw. It refers to your arms as well. So
your little arms.
Those guys.
Your little arms.
Oh, yeah. Challenge
There
door.
we go. So we didn't see one of these last time, but these challenge doors are randomly placed around as well. And when you go into one of them, there'll be varying difficulty. It's random what you go through. But you better use power-ups, man. So he only has 30 seconds to bust all these. So if he had come in here with no power-ups, he would have been pretty screwed.
Completely hosed.
But instead, he's going to dump power bomb. He did a meteor shower.
Come on.
You better move, man. You better
I
move.
got this, dude. I can take my sweet time.
If you don't.
Oh, jeez. All right.
He's going to spend all his goods in here. Keep working it, man.
You better. Come on.
I'm taking this beam sword.
I don't know, man.
No, he's not going to make it.
I got this, dude. Check us out. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. 11th hour. So he would have gotten like a couple attributes there if he had failed, which it really looked like he was going to do. But since he didn't, he also got this little treasure chest.
Oh, come on.
He's going to get a trophy there. I don't know what that is. He's going to get some more coinage for his gold, and he got way more stat boost than he ordinarily would. But the time is still ticking.
Yeah,
so when you're in there, when you're in the challenge door, you're obviously you're working on the challenge, and the timer affects how long you're in there.
Look how fast I am.
Yeah, so look, he's just motoring.
Yes. Oh, you're getting pretty juiced up now. Yeah.
Something that Mr. Sakurai talks about a lot with Smash Brothers, as opposed to other games in sort of a fighting genre, is the importance of improvisation over memorization. I mean, you have a lot of fighting games. It's like you just memorize button combos, and Smash Brothers is all about reacting to the moment, because since your damage is always affecting how much you move, you constantly have to be reacting to the environment. Especially, I mean, if you have items on, you're constantly reacting to all kinds of controlled chaos that's going on. You just basically have to go with what you got. And this mode really accentuates that, because as your stats are going up, like Smitty is having to learn on the fly what it's like to control a Toon Link that looks like he just like chugged coffee. I mean, it's just like he's motoring, and that's as a player, you're used to the way Toon Link feels. You're like, okay, I'm going to run at this speed, and when I do an attack, it's going to go exactly this far.
And you can get that way with Bowser.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah, you can be out here with Bowser and just be cruising.
Yeah.
Smitty is actually really killing it on this run. He's gotten a lot of boosts. You can see his speed counter is obviously really high up, but look at his D.
So you're saying it's basically impossible for him to lose.
I'm not. It's not.
I mean, there's just no way he could fail this right now.
Come on,
under
dude.
any circumstances.
He's also getting a lot of goods, which I really appreciate.
I got to heal up.
So here's another thing that's happening. You can see an event going on. Right now he's in bonus time, so 100% more bonus power-ups will appear. So during this period of time, what you really want to do is wail on guys, because you're going to get more power-ups. And those events, again, are totally random. And they can take the form, many, many different forms. So that one was bonus time, but you'll see, you showed a video yesterday at the tournament that had like, you'll all of a sudden say, oh, it's a Bullet Bill Fest. And for 20 seconds, Bullet Bills are just spamming the area.
And they're coming all at you, and then that's your opportunity to just be destroying them and getting those extra powers.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to just to wail on them, obviously, but also it's a good opportunity to get your butt kicked. And an important point is that it's not just happening to you. When an event happens, everybody who's in that maze is getting hit by the same amount of Bullet Bills. Oh, Something else is cool, and I don't know if we'll see it, so I'm just going to talk about it. It said, yeah, jetpack. That's a new item, jetpack. We got a lot of Kremlings in this round.
Yeah, that's true.
That dude is wow.
That dude is wow.
That dude is wow. Commentary brought to you by
It's
Treehouse.
scintillating commentary.
Look at how fast he's going. I mean, it almost looks like a ROM hack, you know, because you're looking at him and it's just like he should not be moving that fast, but he is. And the beauty of it is you will just never see the same thing twice. This is the beauty of Smash in general.
Yeah.
You know, we've been playing Smash for so long, and you just boot it up, and every single match you're like, wow, I never saw that before.
I mean, that still happens to us with Melee every time we play that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Ridiculous.
I'm actually really excited to see this last match because Smitty did a pretty dominant
I mean, because
job.
he's under no pressure at all to win
Of course
this. I mean,
Yeah, man, you're pretty beefed.
I thrive under
So
pressure,
yeah,
man.
look at Smitty's stats compared to these guys. The CPU was kind of they weren't working quite
I mean, it
as
would
hard.
definitely
So
be embarrassing for him to lose.
clear
this.
advantage. But again, we're gonna go into this final match, and
Could be crazy.
you really don't know what he's gonna get. So let's take a look at it. Regular Smash.
Straight up
Okay.
Smash. Nice.
You got another Toon Link in the maze with you too. Dum 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 dum.
All right,
It
so
feels so good at the end of Smash Run when you're just so powered up because you do this thing where you snowball. Like you have to use your powers at first, but then once like you get powerful, you can just wreck.
This is
no!
So you see how high he jumped right there? I mean, that is just super boosted.
It's almost hard to control. Oh,
He's really powerful. Yeah, this is almost unfair. This, by the way, if anybody hadn't seen this stage before, this is the Reset Bomb Forest stage from drawing inspiration off the Kid Icarus Uprising game. This is an army going on in the background between warring factions, and
gorgeous.
it's totally gorgeous. I think I talked about this before, but I'm pretty obsessed with that game. If you haven't played it, you definitely should check it out. But this stage is pretty dynamic. In the middle of it, Buriti comes in and drops a reset bomb on the entire area, and it changes the topography of the map. I think in a minute-long match, I think it stays this way, but in longer matches, you'll see it.
The frame rate on this game.
Yeah, solid, rock solid.
Oh, the 3D is so good. I mean,
yeah.
some games don't play
There's
with 3D
reset bomb.
halfway. This way, it just cranks. Oh,
And we end with reset bomb.
I got this.
All right, I want to take another look at the reward screen on this one too. But yeah, again, I mean, so we just played those back-to-back, entirely different both times, entirely different. See what you got, man.
Oh, I got it.
141 gold, it's not bad.
That was hot.
And
look at all those
yeah.
goodies.
Oh, yeah.
And what's cool is like these homing missiles. So, you know, let's say I unlock something. I'm like, oh, I love homing missiles. I can outfit my character with that next time I Smash Run. So I'm going to wreck even harder.
Oh, right. So that's what we're calling. We're calling those powers.
Powers,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the bags we're looking at are powers. Yeah. And then the first two things there are
These
both
are
special
custom
moves.
moves,
Custom
yeah.
moves for those specific characters. You
Right.
have a giant blow, and that's maybe we want to change the name of that one.
I
And
think-
then we got Kirby. We got a hammer bash down special, and then a bunch of trophies. What is that one in the? Oh, that's the Find Me. That's a Dark Emperor, right?
This guy?
Yeah. So much loot. I mean, I see this stuff and it's just like, I mean, I'm a completionist anyways, but when I see this amount of loot in a game, and I mean, I don't want to say that this is the only mode in Smash 3DS that drops this stuff, because it's not. You're going to find this stuff in all modes, but Smash Run is easily the best place to find the most of it. I mean, you're doing 5-minute matches, but you're finding more stuff than in the other modes.
And it's not a grind because it's different every time you play it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's different, and I can take these moves and basically, you know, equip my character with them, and then use
then
it
go
in
back
any
in.
game mode.
Yeah,
I can use
like-
it in this
yeah.
mode. I can use it on, you know, cross-platform sort of
Yeah.
stuff. It's
I'm
super
telling you,
sick.
that's the Sakurai economy.
Sure.
So it all folds back into each other.
how they get you.
Can we do one more?
Yeah.
Because I want to talk a little bit about that. Just I don't know how many people were able to follow the recap of Mr. Sakurai's roundtable last night, but he went into really awesome detail on a lot of a lot of modes in both games. And in particular, he talked a little bit about Smash Run, and he talked a lot about customization of characters. And I mean, obviously, it's the first for the series being able to change your characters, and it's not only does it give it a huge replay value, but it really changes the way the game is played. Just straight off the bat, in case anybody doesn't already know, customized characters can only be played with friends. So this isn't something where you're going to go into an anonymous game in with anyone mode online and run into some crazy Bowser that's been outfitted with a bunch of stuff, and you're just going to get mopped up.
Right.
You're only going to do this when you're playing with friends online or playing with friends locally.
Yep.
But customization is just really, really cool. Not only do you customize your custom specials, which we've already seen a couple of them, where you can you have 4 special moves, every character in every direction. You can have 3 variations of each of those special moves. But you can also you find equipment that you use for your character.
Oh, yeah.
And these could be anything. These are things that basically give the character a permanent stat boost in one way or another. So you might get something called, I'm just going to make something up, but like high speed boots. And the high speed boots will make your character run faster, no matter who you equip them to. And so, you could equip a Bowser with high speed boots and he would run faster. The problem is that it always is going to come at a cost. So if you're making your character faster, they're going to be their attack power is not going to be as high, or their defense maybe is going to go down a little bit. You could make your character super beefy from an attack standpoint, but maybe they're going to move a little bit slower. You have a finite playing field to go with. So if you're overpowering your character on one side, you're not getting it on the other.
It's already
side.
hard enough to choose a character in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. So, and the crazy thing about the equipment is that and people who played Kid Icarus Uprising will be familiar with this, is you might find 2 items that have the exact same name in the game, but they have different stat boosts. So you might find a pair, like a super power gloves that make your smash attacks really strong. But one might boost your smash attack by 150 while lowering your defense by 50. But you might find another one that boosts your attack by 200 and lowers it by 100. So you're going to find all this equipment that you might, you're just going to want to keep going in and finding different equipment to keep playing.
It never
with.
stops.
And it's one of the reasons why, I know a lot of people were sort of like, oh man, the 3DS version is coming out first. Oh, this sucks. I want to play that at the same time as the Wii U version. But this is one of the reasons why it's awesome that it comes out first, because you are going to have some time to play the 3DS version and find all this stuff. Customize, this roster is massive. Customize all your characters to the extent that you like. And then when the Wii U version comes out, you're going to be able to bring that character, any of those characters, into the Wii U version. And man, something awful just happened over there. What was that? Was that a clobber skull? Yeah, this is from Kid Icarus Uprising. This is like one of the scariest things ever. You're going to run from that? I
had the hammer, man. It could not be.
Come on.
So, you're basically, you'll boot up your Wii U version on day one, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to play with my super mech'd out Bowser that I had.
Well, you're also trained up, right?
And that's the other thing, is that you practice.
You've been practicing on the game, all along, and your friends who haven't, you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah. No, it's I'm actually really psyched about it. Honestly, if I had both versions at the same time, I'd be playing them both equally anyways. This is, I think this is just a really, really good benefit where people are going to have a ton of time to really take their time finding, because it's not like you boot the game up and you can be like, oh, I'm going to customize my character. It's awesome. I use all this equipment. No, you don't have any equipment to customize yet. You got to go out and earn it. You got to go find it in here. You got to play in other modes and collect the stuff.
Which is what Smash is about. You got to earn it.
And the beauty of that is, as you're going through these things, you're like, oh, I want to go back in and play Smash Run so I can find more custom items. Every time you play this, you're getting better at the game. You're learning your character's moves. You're learning how to maximize it.
Come on, dude.
I don't think we're going to make it to the end of this, man. I think we're going to run out of time. We're not going to be able to see you use your Bowser in your final thing. Is that Ghastly?
No.
I'm just ashamed.
There's like random Pokemon in there. I love this mode.
I'm a little bit ashamed of Smith for running from that fight, though.
Yeah, that's all right.
Come on, man.
That's embarrassing.
All right, well, do we get another 3DS segment later on or tomorrow or something like that?
We're going to take another look at Super Smash Bros. and Nintendo 3DS. Awesome getting another chance to kind of go deep on this and Big Nick's brain about this game. But next up, we're going to take a look at, we're going to return to actually one of my favorite segments of yesterday. Absolutely hilarious segment. Just loved it. We're going to hit up Mario Maker next, and I can't wait to see it myself. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just 90 seconds.
Bye, guys.
See you soon.
Hey guys, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. Super excited that we get to show this again today. Mario Maker. I'm here with Eric Smith and Ethan Stockton, who you haven't seen today. We're really excited. We're going to be showing you guys how this thing works and also showing you a bunch of new courses I've made back at the Treehouse that we haven't seen before, neither of these guys, and they're going to play them for you.
Psyched.
So, real quick, just to sort of familiarize everybody that's watching this for the first time how this works, Mario Maker is just what it sounds
Mario
like.
courses.
You get to make Mario courses.
It's like the coolest thing ever.
It is the coolest thing ever. You get to basically play a game developer.
Now, Smitty and I were talking yesterday about this is something that we've wanted to be able to do with Mario games basically since we've been kids. Anybody who grew up with Mario, with this classic sort of 8-bit look and, you know, this look from 1-1 is going to just have a blast with this because you've never been able to kind of peek behind the curtain and play with the tools that you need to make Mario courses, and it's a totally different feeling from playing side-scrolling Mario games. So
I'm just going to go ahead and start making a course here. Basically, the way this works is you get a sort of 3-screen level. You got the start, you got the goal pole, and you just start selecting things from the top and dropping them right in. If you drop something in you don't like, you can erase it.
Yep.
You can also get a little crazy and start putting things on top of each other, and as soon as you want to play your course, you just tap play,
That's great.
and it all comes to life.
You'll notice that when you're placing one of
back
those
here.
Super Mushroom question blocks in, you'll see, you know, to keep it separate from a normal coin block, you'll see that it has a mushroom icon on it, but as soon as you drop it into the course and hit play, it switches to hide it so that it looks like a normal
And
one.
by being able to hop back and forth between playing and editing a course, it just feels so good because you're just able to sort of build it in pieces.
Yeah, and tweak as you go. Like if that's too hard to jump, you can go back, take the wings off, and do whatever you want.
Like I like
cool
my,
is-
this one's
go
pretty
ahead.
easy so far. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this part. Get a little more technical here.
Danger.
Actually, I wanna see how this works as small Mario though. So let me go ahead and
Oh, it's so adorable.
shake myself
Yeah.
back to small.
Don't forget to show some of those other ones off
Oh,
later
yeah.
because those are super
So
cool.
check this out. For the more technical Mario players out here, I just want to see how far I can jump.
What?
Right.
You just jumped in the drink, dude.
Why?
I
would
did
you
that on
do
purpose
that?
because there's this little sort of built-in tracer effect. I know exactly where I'm gonna land.
That's pretty sick.
I can get back here and then start to refine that.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
I know
I'm gonna
people
go
must
ahead
be
and-
wondering what we're doing, but it'll make sense.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna actually go ahead and put a. I think I'll land on him right there.
I
if
think
I
you
do
see
right.
that he basically took a Koopa Troopa, a green one, shook it, it became red, and the red ones operate different than the green
Right.
one. The green one would just walk
Oh,
off the
that's
edge
so-
to its death, basically.
Yeah, you can use those as tools kind of
Right.
to create things to bounce off of like that. Nicely done, Morgan.
So I just played through that in 3 parts. Now I can kind of go back and flesh it out a little bit more. I think that I'm gonna make this part a little more interesting.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, now we're starting to see kind of the tip of the iceberg in terms of zaniness
I gotta
with
get
what
some
you can
coins.
create. Because, like, all these items are things you've seen if you've played Mario games before, but with Mario Maker, it really kind of allows you to put them together
Right.
in combinations that you're never going to see in an actual Mario game, right? So this little Goomba mountain he's got going here, I don't know what he's doing with the piranha plants,
I'm just
but
trying to make this a little more difficult to
Yeah.
get over. I'm gonna go ahead and put Everybody Loves Hammer Bros. I'm just gonna put 3 of those there.
No one loves
But I'm gonna need
Hammer
a way
Bros.
to get. I'm gonna need a way to get over those. Put a lift there. I
I'm
should be able
liking
to
this.
party off that lift. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I've just made here. There's those Hammer Bros. But luckily I put smartly I put a lift there. Oh,
Nicely done.
That's
oh no.
dastardly, man.
This is where I got to get a little speed for my jump that I put together.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's
Nailed
awesome.
it.
And that's a great look at just how it really is simple to just throw some things together, and then like that's an actual course you just made.
Yeah, and that took, I mean, what,
Like
two
4
minutes?
minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to the start. Another thing we've got going is up in the upper left corner, I can actually change the art style from original old school Super Mario Bros. To new Super Mario Bros.
Right.
Right.
So
So,
let's see
you
me
know,
go.
the
I'm gonna-
youngins will love this.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Uh,
ahead and play that same one that I just played in this style. Oh, no. That was not a very
Right.
good. Okay.
Eric and I are dads, you know, and
Yeah.
I've got kids at home who are fans of Mario, but they didn't grow up playing
Still
the
want it.
8-bit Mario games, right? So they're more familiar with Mario looking like this, but you know that Mario that we grew up with, that we know and love, you can just switch it back to 8-bit at any
Right.
time. Which
But
is
it's
pretty
always
cool.
going to be those sweet 8-bit physics.
Yes.
Exactly. So you
Yeah.
can see that I just played through the same course in both styles, but it all worked out.
right.
Um,
Yeah, it's not your Mario isn't gonna like jump in different ways just because you switch the graphics.
You can get even crazier. What's fun about this is that it's we're calling. I mean, it's a game. It's a tool. It's sort of what's great is that every piece you put in is going to interact with something else. You can't
Yeah.
really.
Yep.
Any,
That's
whatever
really
you
true.
do, it's going to happen. So, like if you just put a bunch of trampolines in
Wow,
on
dude.
top of each other, it's going to hop.
Calm down, man.
Like look at that.
That's
Yeah, you can see that they're interacting dynamically, and there's a lot of that feeling of like, well, I'm
can
gonna
put-
try this. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but I'm
See,
gonna give it a try.
I've got a stack of Goombas here,
There
3
you
bomb
go.
plants on top.
Right.
That one fell off. I don't know why. Oh, it's because I didn't quite attach it. But I can put wings on the bottom Goomba.
oh,
Once I start that, bam.
you're crazy, man.
Yeah, this level's basically unplayable now. So instead of just sitting here and making courses from scratch, we're gonna jump into a few pre-made ones.
Yeah.
And
Let's
these
do
are
that.
we're gonna start by showing 2 that the dev team actually made that are part of this software here on the show floor. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it sample course 1 and
Right.
let Eric play through this one.
Ooh,
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So this guy right here, this is something else already, man.
And right away you see things that like have
Right.
never
Well,
existed.
and that was this like perfect
Okay.
pyramid of Goombas at the beginning, but as they move, it all comes apart and it gets very random really quickly.
I'm going straight to the fire here, man.
I like it. I like that you just go right in.
What?
I think you're gonna. I think you might have to take the high road.
All right. No, man, I got this.
We can add in a couple.
We just
know,
saw
we
you
can
play
add in a
Smash
couple
Bros,
lifts
so
for
we
you
know
if
that
you
we
need
know you
that.
got some skills. But
All right.
You want us to erase a couple of those Goombas?
No, man, I'm good. I don't need. Check this out. Check this out.
oh, look at that.
Nicely
Look at
done.
that.
There,
Style
and then
point.
I don't know where I'm going. Oh, jeez.
It's all right. It's all right. You
All
can
right.
use that shell, I think, to do some damage.
Yes.
Whoa!
Yes. Watch.
Okay.
Oh, is that shell coming back still?
I don't
We'll
know.
never
I'm
know.
gonna knock these dudes out. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. And that just feels good. Everybody
See, there's.
loves
Oh my gosh,
one-ups.
look at this. Like,
Okay.
I
this-
promise. This is world premiere here of double Goomba stacked Piranha
This is where I
Plant,
draw
half
the line.
flying, triple
Where
trampoline
I draw the
battle.
line.
And every time you play this and make a course, you're sort of like
Oh man.
world premiering something.
Yeah.
You know. And part of the fun is making things and then having somebody play it and then sort of revisiting
Oh,
it.
yeah.
One more try. One more try. I got this.
We gotta at least have you beat this.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, jeez, man, that guy always sneaks up on me.
I know. Well, you're not used to having Koopas come, launching out of pipes. I don't
Right.
think that's something we normally see in a Mario game.
Oh, oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Well,
That's okay, man. That's all right.
I think we're
I'm
gonna.
happy to show you how it's
one,
done if you
quick speed run. Come
want
on.
me to give it a
one more
try.
time.
I got this.
One last try.
Yeah. You got to hit him from above. There you go.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I
You got
said
it.
speed run when there's like
Oh, God.
40 Koopa Troopers waiting for you, but
There you go. There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
I
Feels so
think
good when you hit the
Goomba
sink shell.
Annihilation.
this is where it gets.
Whoa! Where did
Okay.
those Hammer Brothers
Oh,
come
oh.
from?
I think that shell's perfectly placed so we can get it to work for you.
Oh, what? Okay. Well,
That's okay, man.
this level is,
No shame.
is obviously unbalanced.
I know. And what's nice is once if I like say if that was a course you had made, and I was playing it,
Yep.
I could just get in here. You know,
Okay.
that was a hard part. That was a hard part. These guys are hard.
That's a legitimate strategy. Just
Damn.
erase everything in the level.
Well,
Erase
it is,
everything in the
but
level.
again,
I
Eric,
made it more playable for you. Here, give it a shot now.
but if you're checking this out and it's like if I was playing with my kids, I might do something like that.